Welcome to Fine Arts Night. My name is Anne-Marie Harrison, and I'm the current president of the Creative Arts Parents Association at Wayland High School. We call ourselves CAPA. At the end of every school year, CAPA and the Fine Arts Department gather collectively to celebrate the year of accomplishments of our faculty and students in the fine arts. As I hope you all realize, Wayland families are very privileged to live in a community that values the creative arts. Our public school system has prioritized fantastic instruction and programming for students that want to pursue the performing and visual arts, and it shows. This year, Wayland has been recognized at the national and state level in a variety of impressive ways. For music, Wayland Public Schools have been nationally recognized by NAM, the National Association of Music Merchants Foundation, with the Best Communities for Music Education designation the 15th year in a row. The award recognizes and celebrates school districts for their support and commitment to music education and their efforts to ensure access to music for all students as part of a well-rounded education. You will hear from our faculty about all the musical achievements students have made at district and state festivals this year, but one important project I wanted to call out is that the WHS Honors Jazz Ensemble commissioned the first arrangement of Lift Every Voice and Sing for school jazz ensembles in the United States. They performed it in January for a luncheon celebrating the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr., but now all schools in our country have access to this important historical piece of American music, thanks to the advocacy of Wayland High School. For theater, the Massachusetts Educational Theater Guild, or METG, holds a number of theater-related competitions throughout the year, including a 40-minute one-act play competition in March, in which the Wayland High School Theater Ensemble entered the everyday adventures of Harriet Handelman's Super Genius, and advanced all the way to state finals. Various WISTE members also won individual awards of excellence at every level of the competition, and you will hear more from Mr. O'Hara about the many other drama writing and performance awards Wayland students have obtained this year. In the visual arts, several students were recognized at state and regional levels. Senior Kira Moretz won first place in the state for the VFW Auxiliaries Young American Patriot Art Contest. Various student artists also won category awards in the Massachusetts Art Educators Association recognitions exhibits, and junior Alyssa Au had a sculpture that was juried into the prestigious UMass Dartmouth Emerging Young Artists and Designers Exhibition, which is a highly competitive online juried exhibition celebrating the exceptional artistic merit of New England's high school students. But these award-winning programs would not exist were it not for the involvement and advocacy of Wayland parents and families like you. CAPA's job is to increase community awareness and involvement in the fine arts at the high school level, as well as to subsidize school funding to make sure our students and faculty have all the resources they need to keep fueling imaginations and creating beauty throughout the halls of WHS. Excuse me, my mouth is dry. In the Commons, you will see a slideshow highlighting the ways CAPA funds helped our students during the 2023-24 school year. We are so happy that when faculty have a reasonable need that falls outside their normal budget, they can come to us and ask for help. For example, two projects that we're very excited about this year. The beloved metalworking classes rolling mill broke this year, and CAPA was able to purchase a new metal press for the visual arts department. And WISTE requested funding for a new set of risers that they were able to use as part of the award-winning set of the Everyday Adventures of Harriet Handelman, and it can be used for all the performing artists as well. We have a great core group of volunteers who have been incredibly reliable over the past 2 years to help increase community awareness through social media, execute fundraising plans and events, and help distribute funds. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge these folks. If you helped out in CAPA this past year or in past years, could you please stand and give us a wave? We are graduating some key members of our crew this year, and we could really use some new blood next year. We are always looking for anyone who has a passion for the arts and willing hands, but we are especially looking for new members who have experience in graphic design, communications, website maintenance, and event planning. So again, if you have any experience or desire to help with graphic design, communications, website maintenance, or event planning, please come see one of the people you saw stand up or me after the ceremony and introduce yourself. We would love to have you. And again, thanks for being here and for raising up such a talented group of kids. These students are amazing, and at this time I'm going to turn the ceremony over to our faculty, starting with Mr. Joseph Honestchuk, the band instructor, and you will learn more about their accomplishments.
Good evening, everybody. It is so wonderful to see you all here. Can we have a round of applause for CAPA for putting this is always such a exciting night and a celebratory night when I think of all the accomplishments all of the fine arts students and teachers have had this year. It's pretty incredible, and I feel very honored to be a part of it. So our first category will be for our AP Music Theory class. These students put an amazing amount of work and time into their studies and really culminate into incredible musicians by the end of the class. And these skills they take with them for life as musicians. I'm so very, very proud of them and appreciative of all their work. Please come forward when your name is called and you will get a certificate. Jack Caverly, Thomas Halpin, Heather Liu, John McGonigal, Kieran Murphy, Abel Purser, David Ryu, Maya Vishwathan, Elliot Zhu, and Michelle Yee. Please come back and visit. Maria Archiva, Jack Caverly, Margaret Halpin, Thomas Halpin, Ayush Kumar, Adam Lange, Emily, Nandita Marawal, Kieran Murphy, Emmanuel Nazaramba, Kelly Proctor, Mikhail Kurishi, Azan Salahuddin, and Noah Stefanson. Is for concert band. When you hear your name called, please come up for a certificate. The three categories are as follows. For Most Improved, we have Kevin Francis and Melody Zhang. For the Hero Award, we have Luke Kronk. And for the Excellence Award, Mustafa Kher, Maggie Buffum, and Sebastian Guzman. Ensemble. The categories are, in order, Most Improved goes to Ori Cole, the Hero Award goes to Ayush Kumar, the Soloist Award goes to Emma Lee, Thomas Halpin, Nandita Merawal, Adam Lange, and Josh Proctor. The Excellence Award goes to Aman Kumar, Mikhail Kurishi, Noah Stefancic, Stephen Lansittle, John McGonigal, Aiden Wang. And the Best Section Award goes to our percussionists, Evan Brown, Jack Caverly, Ori Cole, and Zan Saladin. Jazz Ensemble. We have Most Improved, James Markey, Aditya Madengoat, Eli McHugh, Matthew Tan, Russell Whitmore. The Improv Award goes to Colin McHugh, Ojo Cook, and Thomas Halpin. The Excellence Award goes to Evan Brown, Stephen Lansittle, John McGonigal, Atticus Grenier, and Callie Proctor. And the Directors Award goes to Jack Caverly, Kieran Murphy, and Emmanuel Nazaramba. Any students that are serving as band tutors this year, high schoolers that are teaching elementary band students, please stand at this time and be recognized. We have their end of the year recital coming up in about a week and a half, and it's one of my favorite days of the year. And the last category, I don't know if you've been to any of the football games the past 2 years, but we now officially have a rock band with the pep band. Amps, guitars, basses, drum set. So this award is called the Rock Star Award, and it is going to Evan Brown, Jack Caverly, Ori Cole, Emmanuel Nazaramba, Ojo Cook, and Colin McHugh. And now I'm going to turn the microphone over to Mrs. Carroll.
All right, good evening. Could I please have the directors of the Madrigals, Muses, and Tetons please stand and be recognized. And would all of the members of those groups please stand? All right, for general music, we have a few categories. We have Piano, we have excellence in piano, Yumi Nini, Miriam Qureshi, and Isaac Hanna for Music Production Studio 2, excellence in Music Production Studio 2. We have Pariclavi Santa and Music Production Studio 3 for outstanding achievement in Music Production Studio 3, and Producer of the Year, Kevin Christian. Come on up. Student Choice Awards, and this is for chorale. For the MVP, Most Valuable Performer, we have Swara Metlapalli. For Most Dedicated, we have Maggie Eigenman. For Most Helpful, Ryan Harding. For Unsung Hero, Sophia Boryev. For Most Valuable Section Member, for the sopranos, Maggie Eigenman. For alto, Swara Metlapalli. And Most Spirit, Cordia Wang. Come on. For the MVP, Most Valuable Performer, Kyle Reese. Most Dedicated, Jules Agers, Pari Santa. Most Helpful, Sierra Dale, Emmanuel Nzaramba. Sorry, Emmanuel. All right, Unsung Hero, Cesar Campos Belusi, Teddy Hage. Most Valuable Section Member, Sopranos, Denidra Aria Samaratunga. Alto, Sierra Dale, Mia McLean, Fiona Wang. Tenors, Jules Agers and Max Walsh. And for basses, Tristan Norgard and Graham Schwent. For Most Spirit, PG Mayer, Emmanuel Nzaramba and Graham Schwent. And senior voted most likely to brighten your day, Sophia Corrigan, Thomas Kazlis, and Clara Sin. Come on up. Next category, please come on up as soon as your name is called. For the Student Leadership and Officers, our Outstanding Leadership Awards go to Sierra Dale and Kyle Reese. Recognition of Service Award goes to Clara Singh, Graham Schwent, Thomas Kazlis, Anika Bangalore, Denidra Ma, Sully Nguyen, Sajitra Paramasivam, Pari Santa, and Fiona Wang. Special category, and without them, we would be lost. It is the Parent Support Awards. The Parent Hall of Fame Awards go to Vicky Sin and James Corrigan. Please come on up. Next, the Parent Photography Award for 4 years of amazing photos, Greg Dale and Rick Sin. Come on up. go to Sophia Corrigan, Sierra Dale, Tanis Kazlas, Emmanuel Nzaramba, Kyle Reese, Graham Schwent, and Clara Sin. Come on up. Sophia Corrigan and Tanis Kazlas. Oh my God. And excellence in choral music go to Emmanuel Nzaramba and Graham Schwent. And musician of the year goes to Sierra Dale, Kyle Reese, and Clara Sin. We now have the presentation of a very special award, and I'm going to ask our guest, Dr. Malcolm Astley, to come and help me present this award.
Good evening, and I am so glad to join you in this celebration of joy and achievement in and love of the arts by all of you. My and Mary Dunn's daughter, Lauren Dunn Astley's foundation was established in her memory by neighbors, friends, and community members immediately after her murder in 2011 by her former boyfriend just after graduation from our high school. We are so grateful the foundation continues to be supported by you and other community members. The mission of the foundation is to promote healthy teen relationships, the arts, and community service. The challenge continues in that 2 to 3 girls and women continue to be killed each day in our country. We need to stick with this problem. We've collaborated with many concerned individuals to produce a healthy relationships and violence prevention curriculum and numerous videos with your help, which are now used in schools across the country. We value the work done on healthy relationships and violence prevention, especially at Wayland High School through Scott Mersagian, students and the wellness staff, and Laurie Hoden and staff and students at Lincoln Sudbury High School. They have produced model programs for our country. The foundation established an arts award given each year in Lauren's memory. The citation reads, given to an outstanding art student who exemplifies musicianship and kindness, is cutting edge, progressive, and appreciates a good laugh. Lauren was a wonderfully unique young woman who saw the art and fashion, loved the camaraderie of singing with her fellow muses, and enjoyed playing the French horn in a multi-generational ensemble. She did all of these things while wearing fabulous high-heeled shoes and a contagious smile. We're so pleased to present the award this year to Emmanuel Nzaramba.
Congratulations to all of you tonight, by the way. What happens here, as was stated earlier, truly a community effort. So thank you parents, guardians, all the supporters of these amazing musicians, actors, artists, and all of the above, because many of you are all of these things. I'd like to start tonight with the Orchestra Awards with our Student Choice Awards, and we're going to start with the category of Most Improved. If you would hold your applause till the end, and all these students will just cycle through, then we can clap at the end. The Most Improved students are Jamie Buffum, Inian Gandhi, Annabelle Lynn, come on up as soon as your name is called, Kieran Murphy, Emma Reynolds, Elle Tanawi, Alex Tran, Natalie Vo, Greta Halpin, Aman Kumar, Atticus de Grenier, Sebastian Rideout, and Ben Hytilla. And Shalom Desai. Come on. Joshua Nussbaum, Luke Pytilla, Elliot Chu, Eric Zhang, and Allison Sue. Schiffler, Max Zhang, Jack Caverly, Stephen Lamsittle, Adam Lang, Emma Lee, Allison Chu, Luke Paitilla, Kieran Murphy, and Anshuman Parulakar. Renee Lynn, Kaylin Liu, Nathaniel Molly Poole, Mae Moran, Kieran Murphy, Addison Nugent, Anshuman Parulakar, Luke Paitilla, Abel Purser, Louis Takahashi, Maya Vishwanathan, Charlotte Wong, Eric Sang, Allison Chu, and Max Sang. Participated in either or both the SpongeBob and Rent musical pits to please stand and be recognized. Pit musicians. Photography, you got a rundown here. Nathan O. One of my favorites, how do you get to Symphony Hall? Practice, practice, practice. This is the most likely to be found in a practice room award. Daniel Chow, John Doyle, Sebastian Gracia, and Noah Stefanczyk. Come on down. Open anything, but it was very exciting to get the key, but now that we have the swipe cards, the whole thing is lost. So anyway, congrats guys. At this point, could we please have all the students who participated in the Orchestra Practice Partner Program, please stand up. Generation of musicians, and it is truly an amazing undertaking, so thank you. Could I please have the orchestra officers stand? Orchestra officers. Thank you. The Special Leadership Award for our co-presidents this year, this is the Take a Bow, Take a Bow Orchestra Award for leadership, Kieran Murphy and Joshua Nesbitt. When I say they were instrumental in running things this year, chapter full of amazing student leaders, and we are very fortunate to have that here at Wayland High School. I just want to mention that we have some awards that will be presented as senior awards that we will not do tonight. Those are our national awards that hang in our school hallways. So those will be presented on senior awards. And lastly, I'd like to recognize our orchestra seniors. So hang on, here we go, kids. All right, if you would please come forward to get your certificate and orchestra pin. Ellie Brogan, Jack Howery, Shawn Desai, Greta Halpin, Tom Halpin, Ayush Kumar, Adam Lang, Emma Lee, Jayanth Mani, Nandita Merwal, Kieran Murphy, Anshuman Parulikar, Abel Purser, Luke Paitilla, Mikhail Qureshi, Azan Salahudin, Noah Stefancic, Charlotte Wong, and Allison Chu. Bittersweet indeed. These are a remarkable group of human beings, and we are so excited to watch what you go out into the world and do. The last groups of students that I just want to recognize for accomplishments this year, again, we have a very competitive Eastern Massachusetts district. I will say that the state of Massachusetts is divided up into 5 geographic districts. We're in the Eastern District. Students have the opportunity as a 7th through 9th grader to audition for junior districts, as a 9th through 12th grader to audition for senior districts, and then if they get in the top half of senior districts, they get to put themselves on the line and audition yet again for All-State. So I'd like to recognize first those students who were selected for junior district this year. Junior district, stand up. For senior district, please stand up. This doesn't happen everywhere, folks. This is really an accomplishment. And will those students who were selected for All-State remain standing? To begin the Visual Art Awards.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Amy O'Connell. I am half of our visual arts team here at the high school, along with Veronique Latimer. We're going to start with 2 special awards. The first one is an award we've been doing for the past few years. We call this the Teacher's Choice Award. This is a fun award where Veronique and I select some of the strongest pieces from each of the courses we teach, and we have the faculty vote anonymously on their favorite piece. We had lots of faculty participate, and we had a clear winner this year for her beautiful landscape painting. I want to congratulate Sophia Jean. Part 2 of our special awards is the Principal's Choice Award. Veronique and I have selected a strong piece from each of our graduating seniors and allowed our beloved principal, Allison Mizuguchi, to choose her favorite one. And Miss Mizuguchi selected a beautiful drawing by senior Cece Haddad. For the most outstanding student this year in ceramics, the award goes to Alina Menti. For most outstanding in metalsmithing, Abby Spivak.
All right, picking up with the half-year electives, most outstanding in drawing is Eva Chosi. And most outstanding in photography goes to Jonathan Heilman. To Liam Moore. Now on to the full year electives. We have most outstanding in Art 1, and there's one from each O'Connell's class and my class. So Frankie Zalembo and Summerlee Newton. Goes to Mario Percival. And most outstanding in Honors Art 3 goes to Bo Coppola. In a minute, I'm going to call up my seniors who are in Honors Art 4 and AP. I'm going to give them a break because they seem mortified when I told them they had to go on stage. So I'll do the talking first, and then you have to come on only for a brief moment, I promise. I just wanted to recognize them. I know everybody is really busy this time of year, and I don't know if you had a chance to really check out the art outside. But this show, we really use the Spring Art Show to try and showcase the work of our seniors who are in Honors Art 4 and AP Studio Art, because those seniors have been the most dedicated. They've been taking art for all 4 years here at Wayland High School. It's really been my pleasure to see their work evolve, and all those seniors in those classes have a whole panel that is just their work that they've been working on, a theme of their choosing, kind of pursuing, and you can really see their artistic voice emerging in their style. So I'm really, really proud of them. And I have, it's a little silly, but it's a certificate of awesomeness. And I'm just going to read what it says. It says, for their dedication to the pursuit of visual art over the past 4 years, you are truly awesome. My sincere wish is that you continue making art no matter where you go. You're always an artist. And you just be really proud of the work that you made, and to make sure that everybody here knows that you are a showcased artist. I made these very unusual looking brooches, if you will. Made up of odds and ends from the art room. Here's my hope that you will pin it onto your nice outfits, and everybody will, for the remainder of the evening, will recognize you as one of our our senior artists. So I talked enough. If my seniors in Honors Art 4 and AP could come up, you can get your certificate of awesomeness.
Officers stand up. NAHS officers, can you guys stand up?
Community here at Wayland High School. Lots of exciting things to celebrate in the world of theater arts, both during the school day and after school. During the school day, I have the following 3 awards. The Communication Studies Orator of the Year Award is for Eunice L. Lee. The Breaking the Leg Award for Acting 1 Achievement is Callie Ziebauer. The Keeping the Drama on the Stage Award for Honors Dramatic Arts, Sil Haley and Marley Eggers. Honors Dramatic Arts Award for Excellence, which is to the student who's technically not enrolled in one of my classes, but shows up very frequently when they have a free or a teacher calls out. So the audit award this year goes to Parker Harrison. Theater warm-up games that we use at the beginning of class. The Graped Kiwi Award for shrewdest fruit game player, to the extent that they might use dubious visual aids, goes to Alex Irwin. The Ball into Tape Roll Achievement Award goes to Rose Jacquinez. This year, Honors Dramatic Arts class worked with Boston University and the Massachusetts Young Playwrights Project. These 3 were chosen from a field by a group of judges, of professional playwrights and actors and directors in the Boston area. These three were recognized at our New Noises Festival. Amelia Furlong, Olivia Lugo, and Max Marcarian. As mentioned earlier, we participated in a variety of contests with the Massachusetts Educational Theater Guild. These students were acknowledged with different recognitions. In the playwriting monologue area, we had Alex Irwin and Liv Lugo, and for our monologue performing contest, an honorable mention to Ben Monkern, and then for technical excellence, second place overall in the entire state with a focus in stage management, Lula Dunkelberg. Come on. These students were named to the All-Star Company throughout our drama festival season in March. Maggie Ajiman, Lexi Greeley, Ruth Flocka, Isa Fuentes, Amelia Furlong, Alex Irwin, Rose Draconet, Liv Lugo, Max Marcarian, Annabelle Roberts, Maya Rublev, and Callie Ziedaller. Let's give it up. Tomorrow night in the same auditorium is Wisty's Thespian Night, where we will, among other things, induct next year's thespians into the International Thespian Society, Work Troop 1455. If the following students could please stand for their recognition: Jules Eggers, Marley Eggers, Ruth Flocka, Parker Harrison, Rose Jacquinette, Nathan O, Ellen Reardon, George Stafford, Louis Takahashi, Anishka Trehan, and Kaylee Walker. Graduating senior's parent who has actually helped all of our disciplines with her graphic design expertise, but specifically for Wisty, she has laid out all of our playbills the last 4 years and donated her time and expertise as a graphic designer, and we're ever thankful. I do see that she's about 7 people into a row, so perhaps her son could deliver this gift to her. But I'd like to acknowledge and recognize Michelle Monkern. Excellence Awards. We have 3, Ruth Flocka for sound design and execution, Annabelle Roberts for scenic design, and Maya Rublev for costume design. Enjoyed its second successful year with high school students acting as the staff for a company of 5th grade students. I'm proud to recognize this Wayland Junior Broadway Excellence in Education Award to Ellie Brogan. Here are our sort of theater superlatives for this year. The Ghost Light Award, which you might recognize from a stage, for most spirit, goes to Isa Fuente. The Clovich Award, and the Clovich is one of the more reliable knots for our theater technicians, our unsung hero, and that goes to Maddie Ferrer. The Fourth Wall Award for most spontaneous, could it be really anyone else? Ben Monkern. Wisty was lucky enough to have two rock star professional level stage managers this year. The Q2Q Award for Stage Management Excellence, Lula Dunkelberg and Amelia Furlong. The Footlight Award for Most Positive, I'm proud to give to Jules Eggers and Fiona Wang. In October, one day I walked in and I saw a pumpkin in the shop, and it had a cartoon of SpongeBob on it, which was our fall musical, which was very cool. That pumpkin is still kicking. It's like something about it. It's just, I don't know if it was shellac, but it's still going in the shop after all these months. So a new award for resiliency and persistence and reliability. The SpongeBob Pumpkin Award goes to George Stafford. And on June 18th, George, you get to take that pumpkin home. The Lock the Doors and Lights Off Award for the most dedicated this year goes to Lula Dunkelberg. The next award is the Shop Award, which usually goes for balancing work ethic and fun. And it would not surprise me if we just went ahead and renamed this award for this person who just, incredible hard worker, really a great individual. Let's give it up for Wilson Harding, please. Lastly, at tomorrow night's Thespian Night, we will take a chunk of it to recognize our seniors, but in this forum too, I wanted to acknowledge and invite them up on stage. for a certificate. These people have given 4 years to our theater community, and we will miss them. So let's give it up for Ellie Brogan, Lulu Comatant, Ben Dugan, Bethany Foreman, Amelia Furlong, Wilson Harding, Max Markarian, Amy McCormick, Ben Monkern, Emmanuel Nanzaramba, and Abel Purser. Come on down. This time I welcome back Anne-Marie and CAPA to the podium. Thank you very much.
Sometimes it can seem that the older our kids get, the fewer opportunities we have to get to know the people who have such influence over their education. CAPA members have the pleasure of getting to know our fine arts teachers fairly well because we work side by side to make sure they have what they need to teach our kids. And tonight, it is our honor to share a little bit about these wonderful educators so you can get to know them. Our secretary, Cressy Hedgecock, has gathered some student reflections and statements of gratitude for each of our fine arts faculty. Teachers, as Cressy reads your name, please stand, and we have little gifts of appreciation to give you as well.
Okay, we're going to start with Miss Carol. Miss Carol is the most caring and loving person you'll ever meet. She's always there when you need her and super encouraging when times get stressful. She's the best. Miss Carol is incredibly supportive and thoughtful. She compels her students to learn through cultivating a love of music and singing. I am so grateful to have spent countless years under her teaching. More possibilities. She was always kindly encouraging me to make my work my best. Ms. Latimer is an amazing teacher because she gives incredible advice and feedback on work while still uplifting her students and encouraging them to continue pursuing their passion. Miss Memley brings a lot of effort and positive energy to the program, which makes playing in the orchestra really fun. Ms. Memley puts a genuine effort into making sure that everyone is able to do well in their own way and shows tough love to each of her students to push them to do their best. Ms. Memley is supportive to all her students and passionate about teaching music. Her enthusiasm and humor during class make learning engaging and fun. First of all, she's supportive to all artists of different scale and interest levels. Secondly, she is patient to those who are struggling with new skills. Lastly, she teaches in an understanding way. She is a kind teacher, and we are lucky to have her. Ms. O'Connell is a great teacher because she encourages her students to not give up and effectively helps them when they need it. I have learned so much in her class. She's amazing. Ourselves and take chances, and I think that's what makes him a really great teacher and what has made us much better musicians. I like how Mr. O lets us have a choice in our pieces at times. It is fun to have the opportunity to play movie themes as well as classical pieces. And Mr. O'Hara really cares about everyone in Wisty as people. Mr. O'Hara really knows how to pull a prop curtain from the frame with grace and zeal. Mr. O'Hara makes Wisty a space where everyone feels seen and has a role. In such a large group, he deeply cares about each person's journey. And O'Hara Friday energy.
you parents, there is a form that you can access through your fine arts teacher and their website called the Wayland High School Fine Arts Award Record. It's 2 sides. There are all sorts of ways that your students can earn points in order to earn a jacket or a patch. Anything from participation in any of the arts, to community service, to being in a musical, to maintaining a certain grade average, all sorts of ways. So they have to earn 300 points to get either the jacket or the patch. That's their choice. And most sophomores don't get it. Some sophomores have participated in multiple departments, so they have enough points. But usually this is something that juniors or seniors get. It's a lot of work, and they should be very proud that they have achieved this. You have to turn in your points or have them accrued by February of every year in order to get the jacket in May. Students, I will be reading your names in alphabetical order. As soon as you hear your name, please approach the stage. Vice President Vicki Lai and Treasurer Laura Robertson will be here to help you find your jacket, patch, or service bars if you don't see them right away. Audience, I ask that you hold your applause until I read you the last student's name. Ellie Brogan is receiving 2 additional bars tonight. Bo Coppola is earning her jacket. Annika Fruitman is earning an additional bar tonight. Isabella Fuentes is getting a jacket plus 4 extra bars. Parker Harrison is getting her jacket plus an extra service bar. Rose Jacquinette is earning her jacket tonight. Stephen Landsiddle has 2 additional service bars. Adam Lang is getting his jacket and 2 additional service bars. Jared Lappin is getting his jacket tonight. Sydney Lozano is getting a jacket tonight. Olivia Lugo is getting a jacket plus 1 service bar. Denidra Ma is getting a jacket plus 2 service bars. John McGonigal is getting 3 additional service bars. Swara Metlapalli is getting a patch and an extra service bar. Kieran Murphy is getting 6 additional service bars. Sully Nguyen is getting 1 additional service bar. Joshua Neskell is getting 2 additional service bars. Nathan O is getting a jacket and an additional service bar. Abel Purser is getting 2 additional service bars. Ben Paitilla is getting a patch. Ava Renneker is getting a patch. Jonathan Riera is getting a jacket. Maya Rublev is getting a jacket plus 1 additional service bar. Azan Salahuddin is getting 1 jacket tonight. Pariklavi Sonta is getting a jacket plus 2 service bars. Louis Takahashi is getting a jacket. Matthew Tan is getting a patch. Anishka Trehan is getting a patch. Kaylee Walker is getting a jacket and 2 additional service bars. And Fiona Wang is getting a jacket and 2 additional service bars. Call out a few student helpers who have really been crucial for CAPA this year. We had some student liaisons from each department who met with CAPA once every 1 or 2 months to give us reports on their departments and achievements. If you served as a student liaison for CAPA, could you please stand? The sound and lighting tonight. And in that regard, Mr. O'Hara has a couple more words.
it's sort of fitting that we come to an end this evening with these 2 awards. These are from our Art, Tech, and Design Club, which is one of the more higher functioning, generous clubs. They volunteer hundreds, some thousand, probably close to 1,000 in one single year to support any auditorium event throughout the school year. So I'd like to give these 2 dedication awards to Nathan O. and Ruth Flocka. Recognize and really acknowledge 4 continuous years of incredible community service. The Director's Award from the Tech and Design team. These 2 are real gems. Ben Dugan and Emmanuel Zaramba.
Gratitude, thanks, and certificate giving. I'd like to recognize the CAPA board. Again, they have been unbelievable in their support of our programs, what we're able to do here at Wayland High School, what we're able to accomplish, pinch hitting for, as they mentioned, things such as metal presses. So it's really, truly amazing the gifts that they have given us, and we hope that many of you parents sitting there will also get involved. But first, I'd like to recognize Vicki Sin for College Acapella Co-Chair and Board Advisor. Kristen Snyder, please come on down for your certificate. Kristen Snyder, College Acapella Co-Chair and Cannon Bottle Fundraiser. Michelle Monkern and Jane Purser, Members at Large. Webmaster, Brooke Paitilla. You gotta come get your certificates, guys. Secretary, Cressy Hedgecock. Treasurer, Laura Robinson. Vice President, Vicki Lai. And President, Emery Harrison. Thank you all so much. You gotta join CAPA. Before we let you all go tonight, I just wanted to briefly say congratulations again to all these students. As you are very, very well aware, none of this comes easily. Not a single person who crossed the stage did it without an enormous amount of hard work and effort. You have learned the value of that. You know what discipline brings into your lives, and you have created so many amazing things by the virtue of your hard work. So we are very grateful to you. We look forward to everything you're going to go do in the future and continue to contribute to our community and abroad and wherever life takes you. And shall we dismiss to a little ice cream and photo booth? All right, thanks.